Since there's a lot of interest in lot of fortune, I have another example chart for you. Behind me is Bill Gates' chart. What's interesting is Bill Gates was born within just a few days of Jamie Dimon, and both of them ended up making like a lot of money. Before I get into his fortune real quick, I just want to point out another couple of things that just scream money. He's got Jupiter conjunct Pluto in the second house. He's got a lot of fortune in the eighth house of investing, other people's money. The ruler of his eighth house is Saturn, and it's conjoined Venus, which is benefic of the sect in favor because he was born at 9 p.m., so he's a night chart. Now, focusing again on the lot of fortune, we can see that his lot of fortune is indeed in the eighth house just of investment and other people's money, and he's had a lot of access to other people's money through all of his enterprise. But again, if you're just looking at lot of fortune placement, it's placed in the eighth, and the ruler is Saturn, and Saturn is conjunct a benefic. So that's very good. You can also see that the lot of fortune is trine Mars, which is a malefic, but he is a night chart, and it's a trine, which is a benefic aspect. And more importantly, his lot of fortune is opposite this Jupiter-Pluto conjunction in the second. That's some good fortune, right? And then if we do the little tricky doodah that I did before, bear with me here, just let me cook. You can also look at the 11th house from fortune to figure out what house of acquisition is in your chart. So we start at the 8th and we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So his house of acquisition, his 11th house from fortune, is in the 6th house, which is Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, which is in his second house of money and is very well placed and intensified by the conjunction with Pluto. Now, Bill Gates' chart is a bit different than Warren Buffett's because it does show major financial success, which is true because he's a very rich man. But the ruler of his first is in his 10th. His life direction would have to do with like career, business, those kinds of things. And that is true. Warren Buffett's life was just about money. Bill Gates' life has been about lots of different things. Business, philanthropy, etc. So as I said, look at your lot of fortune and look at the aspects that planets are making to the lot of fortune, and it can tell you a lot about your chart. And do the 11th house county thing to find your place of acquisition. That'll show you what house you could potentially also get money from or goods from. General acquisition. Okay, thanks, bye.